First off, thank you for having us. Again, my name is Dustin Albertson. I am the Director of Premium Services for the San Francisco 49ers. A lot of people ask me exactly what does that mean. So for our organization, I oversee all of our season ticket, our suite, and our seat license business. And I'm responsible for collecting about $100 million in revenue for the team every single year. Joining me is Sara Rodell. She is the CEO of Loop'n'Tie and one of our partners in the gifting space. And we're going to talk to you guys a little bit today about innovations in gifting and specifically the use case of the San Francisco 49ers in the 2017 season. So I think as we go through this, it's really important to remember gifting in the NFL and professional sports for that matter is a tradition that goes back decades and decades. And that includes the giveaways that our fans get as they walk through our doors. But more importantly, it's the season ticket member gift that we send out to our 18,000 account members every single year. So as an organization, the 49ers and really Moon, myself, and the executive team would sit down in a conference room and really try to decide what gift would resonate with our fans, what would come across as something that they saw value in. And really, this was a flawed process and something that I would call the old way of gifting. So we'd sit down, we argue, we laugh, we cry, we order the 18,000 gifts, cross our fingers, send them out, and hope that they resonated with our fans without providing them any kind of choice in the process, providing us zero data along the way, and really having no connection whatsoever to that gifting process. So what we did as an organization is we went out, we talked to a number of organizations that were in the gifting space and really wanted to find someone that was, given that we sit in the heart of the Silicon Valley, very innovative, very progressive, web-based database that would give us the insight on the end-to-end gifting process that we were so sorely lacking. And I remember sitting down with Sara's CTO. About 2 minutes in, he was going through the platform, how it works, what kind of data that we could get out of this. And I knew right in that moment that we had found our partner and really found an innovative way of gifting. And from then on, we've had a great relationship. And really what I'm going to run through today is going to be our 2017 gifting campaign, starting with our member gift, moving into our holiday gifting, both internal and external, and then also our sales and service and how we utilize the Loop'n'Tie platform to help us support our sales effort, but also help us in our service recovery from any issues that our fans may face on game day. So with that, I'll kick it over to Sara.
Hello. So as Dustin mentioned, Loop'n'Tie is based on this notion of choice. And through choice, our premise is that you can deliver a personalized experience at scale. So I'm going to walk you through what a fan experiences when the 49ers invite them to choose their gift. So the first touch point is an email. This email is crafted by the 49ers. It has customized messaging. And from here, the fan can click into a gift choice experience. We'll go ahead and play this video. So this is for a service incident that happened for a fan, and the fan receives this email and clicks in to a fully branded page. The 49ers permission the products or fan experiences that that fan is able to access, and they can scroll through all of their choices, find the thing that resonates with them, and enter in their shipping address to receive it. If it's a product, and if it's an experience, they can schedule it from the platform. After they enter in their shipping address in this example, they're able to send a thank you note. Now, this thank you note is a really important part of our experience because it's a way for any team to hear back from their fan and take, in this case, a service incident and turn it into a conversation. We'll go to the next slide, please. So that thank you note, this is a video too, if we can play that. That thank you note gets logged in a gift dashboard that also shows all of the interactions that a fan will have with their gift. So when we click in here, if we can start that, when we click into this engagement dashboard, you're able to see things like when the fan opened their gift email, the item that they chose, and their thank you note. And so from here, you're able to really turn this into a conversation. And in aggregate, seeing this product data allows teams to be able to make more informed product purchases over time and make sure they're offering rewards and experiences that their fans actually care about. So what we'll go through here is the gift sending experience. So we deliver choice through organizing items into collections. Collections are named by the team and can feature any items that they want to include. From there, they're able to apply the design and the message that applies to that particular gift campaign. And sending gifts is all email-based. So you can do it one at a time or upload a full list, as the 49ers did with their 18,000 season ticket holder gifts. And after you send that gift, you land back in the gift dashboard and can continue to monitor that gift activity.
Thank you. All right, so as you can see from Sarah running through the platform, it's incredibly easy to use. It's very intuitive. From the back end, for us to be able to send out these gifts, but also for a fan that's receiving a gift, incredibly user-friendly. So what I'm going to look at first is our season ticket member gifting that we did. And so this is the season ticket member gift that everyone gets as part of being a member with us. So we dove in with Sarah and her team. We built out this beautiful storefront for us, all of the team assets that we had from a graphic perspective, got it up and running, crafted our email, sent it out, and up and until then, I don't know about anybody else in this room that works for a professional sports franchise, but we have about, at best, a 50% open rate on our emails. Within probably a week, we had over a 90% open rate on our emails, which is an engagement level that we had never seen before. We ended up with a redemption rate over 85% for the gifts themselves. And the other thing is that fans were able to give us feedback as part of this process. So what was the sentiment among our fan base? What were they thinking about the gifts? What gifts what gifts resonated with them, and which ones should we look to essentially eliminate in years moving forward? So really gave us data that we had never had. And as you can see from the gifts, we had a backpack, a picnic blanket, and then a wireless Bluetooth speaker. So we could look at our inventory in real time on the back end and see what gifts were starting to run low, what gifts did we have excess of, and then how could we reuse those gifts after this process was done. So the next step that we looked at, given the big success that we had with our season ticket member gifting, was our holiday gifting. Again, this is both internal and external. So for all of the full-time employees, so myself, Moon, Jesse, our ownership group basically gets together and they give us a holiday gift every single year. This year, they took the same approach that we did, which was we want to provide our employees an opportunity to have choice in the gifting process. So they put together a beautiful storefront based around the holidays. I myself decided to donate to a local charity. Given that it's the holidays, I think that the ability to be able to donate to a charity of your choosing is something that's really cool and unique with Loop & Tie. And then externally, for our VVIP club seat holders, our VIP club seat holders, and then also our suite members, we curated a storefront for them. And to try to break with tradition a little bit, we normally send out a branded gift. So that backpack that has a 49ers oval, or any other item that we send out that has an oval, we decided to take a new approach and actually use a lot of the inventory that lives within the Loop & Tie platform itself. But still using all of the team assets to build out the storefront. All of the emails are branded by us, all of our assets. It looks and feels and operates like the 49ers website. So fans have a very seamless experience between the two. So we had extreme success in that, just given that in my 12 years with the 49ers, we had never sent out a gift that was unbranded. And I think that a lot of folks looked at it as a breath of fresh air. And we'll look to do that again in the 2018 season. So looking ahead from that, we decided that we wanted to take our relationship essentially one step further to support our sales and service efforts within the organization. So we started with sales first, and we looked at how can we help our salespeople get in front of decision makers, CEOs, C-level executives, to try to start a conversation about potentially buying a suite lease with us, buying VIP club seats with us. And as most of you who are salespeople in this room will know, you can make 1,000 phone calls to the same person and never get them on the line and never have the opportunity to actually talk to them about the products that we offer as the 49ers, knowing that the products that we have are actually a solution for something that they're looking to solve. So there's a perfect use case that we have with Loop & Tie where we were able to send out a gift to a potential suite buyer that no one could get on the phone. We couldn't get an in-person meeting with them. And they accepted their loop and tie, say, hey, wow, this is a really great touch that I had never seen before, which got us a meeting with that person, and then that turned into a 7-figure suite lease deal for us. So, kudos to Sara and her team for building out just a wonderful platform that allows us to really dive in and get in front of people when we otherwise wouldn't be able to. And then secondary to that is our service recovery platform. So as the director of premium services, my team oversees all of the customer service for our 18,000 season ticket accounts. And like any game day, there are going to be issues, which Moon beautifully ran through with all of those dashboards that he puts together for my team. And so what we've done over the last couple of years is developed what we call a gold card program. So if there's an app-reported issue, so through the Levi's Stadium or 49ers mobile app, you can report an issue on game day. That gets bubbled up to our CRM staff, which is then loaded in for my staff to follow up with after the game to try to help resolve the issue that they faced on game day. And before then, we would try to get the issue resolved, and then that was the end of the process. And we were looking to take it one step further. And what we did is, with Sara and her team, we cultivated and built out a beautiful storefront with experiences, gift cards, tchotchke items, the ability to come down to our facility and eat in the 49ers cafe where the players, coaches, and all of the full-time staff eat, which you can kind of see down in the bottom right-hand corner of the slide behind me. Incredibly unique experience. You never know who you're going to bump into in our cafe, and our fans absolutely loved it. And it really allowed us to further that value proposition that we have as an organization and that all of us are searching for. And it has really been a tool for us to be able to not only resolve issues, but also engage in random acts of gifting. So if someone says something nice about us in one of Moon's surveys, which we know most fans that give us feedback, it's generally not positive. So when we do get positive feedback, we like to reward that, and we use the Loop and Tie platform in order to do that. So, I think that when we look at what we did with Loop and Tie in the 2017 season, I couldn't be more thrilled with the results. And every single year, the NFL comes and talks to myself, to Moon, about what we're doing as an organization from a sales, a service, a business strategy, and analytics side, and really starts to dive in to ask us, what are you doing? What are you successful in? What would you like to share with other organizations? And after kind of diving into the NFL with our Loop and Tie experience for 2017, they actually put us forward as a best practice in the NFL for gifting. They had never seen anything like it. They hadn't seen the end-to-end process that provided the kind of data that we were looking for. So with that, it's helped open doors for other NFL franchises to really come in, talk with Sara's team, and really get a robust gifting platform built up underneath their sales and service teams. And then lastly, I think it's really easy to forget that it's the fans on game day that really connect us back to the organization. And to have happy fans means that we're going to have a better game day experience, and then also just a better overall member experience. And it's because of Loop and Tie that we're able to deliver that value. So I want to say thank you to Sara and her team for all of the help over the last year. Thank you to everyone at the Sports Innovation Summit for having us. Couldn't be happier to be up here, and look forward to maybe seeing you guys again next year. So thank you very much.